Hey folks, Steve Alcorn here with you once again. I hope my audio is good. I'm going to bring the microphone over so I sound a little bit better. Looks like everything's working on my end. The good news is I'm finally monetized. I've made a whopping 77 cents so far, but tonight isn't about me being monetized or making money. Well, it is about me making money. Tonight is about 30 items that I've sold on eBay for profit. They came from various sources. Some of these items you may have seen in previous videos, like the eBay RA video I just did. A couple of these items might be in there. I kept some of that stuff out so that it wouldn't be too repetitive. But anyway, without further ado, oh, by the way, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't be afraid to share the video, and if you haven't already, hit the bell notification so that when I do a new video, you can see it. I will be doing some live videos here in the near future. I also got myself a GoPro Hero 7 today. Beauty. It's mounted in the box because I'm still testing it. So there will be some more footage of me when I'm out and about. So those are the good things. But now, for real, without further ado, here are 30 items that I've sold on eBay recently for profit. Number one, this is just some supplement, micro, I don't know where micro came from. Folate, 800 milligrams. I paid $1 for these. I had two of them, so I have one left. So $1 into $13.32, not a bad deal. These came from my warehouse store that I go to, or Amazon returns and stuff like that. But still in date, as you can see, till 2020, so not bad. This is a retail arbitrage item. This came from GameStop. This is Punk 11. I think I have like $2.50 into this. I got it at a 75% off sale at a mall GameStop. And if you don't know, mall GameStops run their clearance different than standalone GameStops. So sometimes they have up to 75% off the lowest ticketed price, which was pretty low already. So I think I got these for $2.50. This was an Amazon return. I can't figure out why it was returned because there was nothing wrong with it. So I threw it up on eBay and got $16.99 for it. This is another retail arbitrage item. This is a Disney plane. I think it's from 2012. Yep, 2012. The packaging wasn't great on this, as you can see in the pictures. But these little cast iron, or not die-cast planes do really well. I am restricted on Amazon for these, so they go on eBay when I find them. This is the third one I've sold. This one went for $24.95. You can see the packaging. Even if I could have sent this into Amazon, I wouldn't have because the packaging was bad. But not a bad deal. I paid $2.49 for that. People say books don't sell on eBay. Well, here you go. This one I could have probably got a few more dollars for, but I took what I took and I sold this within 2 days. This one cost me 63 cents at Goodwill. That's typically what books cost me at Goodwill nowadays. So that's what this one cost. And it is just Human Resource Management. Let me see if you can see that. Human Resource Management. I don't know when it was produced. Let me see if I can see a date. 2012 on this one. Book was in really nice condition. I was restricted on Amazon for this particular book. A lot of textbooks people are restricted on, and this was one that I was, so it went on eBay. Still got $30, so 63 cents into $30. Shipped it out media mail. I always ship my books media mail if they're over a pound. So that's how this one went. This, I have no clue what it is. It's some sort of tester for some sort of equipment. I got this at a Goodwill in Cranberry, PA for $3.49, I believe it was. This is one of the things I bought. I think this is the only thing I bought that day at that particular Goodwill. Just happened to be in the area. It was new, sealed. There was some dirt in the packaging, but it was still a new item. You can see from the back side, this thing was never used. We sold that for $25.95 shipped. Not a bad little find. Still don't know what it does. Had this one for a very long time. Originally I had it up for like $30. It was still new. It had the cardboard insert on the inside. It's an Ed Hardy hat. You can see the cardboard insert right there. It looks a little nasty inside, but it wasn't. There was nothing wrong with this hat. It was a very nice hat, actually. It was really bejeweled. Very cool hat. But it eventually sold for $12.99. I don't pay more than $1 for hats, so plus shipping, $3.75 shipping. And I always box my hats. Another retail arbitrage item. I paid $2.50 a piece for these. I didn't make a lot of money on them, but they were Star Wars. They're soft soap. I had two sets of these. This particular configuration with R2-D2 on it. And I sold these for $14.95 shipped. They were a little bit over £1, so it cost me a little bit. So I probably just made $1 or $2 on these. Probably wouldn't do it again. Horrible picture. Yes, I know, horrible picture. But the Masters just happened, and this one sold. This is a really nice shirt, actually. You see Masters collection. Good old Tiger Woods one again. It looks like it's in bad shape, but it wasn't. But we got $24.95. Or no, we got $18. We took a best offer for $18 on that one. I just wanted to get rid of it. I didn't care if it went for a lot. I am not good at photographing clothes, as this will attest, but we still sold it. I hate clothes. Hate photographing and selling them. I sold these twice. The first time I think I sold them for $24.95. They came back. The guy opened the box but never took them out, so I did say box has been opened to verify contents, because it was, but they were new and sealed inside. I got incredibly good feedback on this one. I got these for under $5 at a Goodwill, and the guy really, really liked them, said they had a really good base, so whatever that means. He liked them, so they are gone, and we made some money. They weren't very heavy. I think they still went first class. This is a goblet. There's a goblet inside, but you can't tell what it is because it's sealed. These are from the 1950s or early 60s. I have quite a few of these. I've only sold a couple. It says 3 available, 2 sold, but there's a lot more available. I probably relisted this. These have been up for well over a year because that is a very old background I don't use anymore, although I like the way it looks. Once eBay said go to all white, I went to all white. But you would get these with laundry detergent, Does laundry detergent. And every once in a while I sell one for $10 plus shipping, so it's not bad. They, I believe they go first class, so they're not very heavy. But inside, I actually did open one. There is a brown goblet, so it's pretty cool. You've probably seen this in my last video. This is a Transformer Robots in Disguise Springload figurine. These, every time I find them, sell for $34.95, and I've sold quite a few of these in the past. And that's another retail arbitrage item that I'm restricted on Amazon. You've probably seen these in that video too. These were $34.95. Paid $4 for these at, I believe, a TJ Maxx. Wanted to try a TJ Maxx for retail arbitrage, and I've sold two out of the 4 pairs, or no, 2 out of the 3 pairs of shoes I got that day, and none of them were more than $5. I have 1 pair left that are size 17, so they'll probably take a while to sell, but they are available. Mork and Mindy suspenders. Probably a little bit of keyword spamming there. They didn't say Mork and Mindy on them, but they were really cool suspenders from the 80s, I'm going to guess. A little bit of wear on them. They weren't perfect, but these took quite a while to sell. But they did sell, and I got $22.03 out of them. And they shipped first class, of course. They were very lightweight. But these were the same, almost identical to what Mork wore in the Mork and Mindy TV show back in the 80s, 70s and 80s. This was a cool one. This is just a knockoff aftermarket joystick made for the original Nintendo. I got a nice note on this one. He wanted to make sure that the box and everything came okay. because they were going to put it in a display. Now, I don't know if it was a museum display or what, but this was brand new. It was never used. And it says for use with Nintendo Entertainment System. You can see everything was really nice about it. I probably got a $2 into this tops. So it sold for $20. These are really cool to find. I did not get $129.95, but I did get $70 for this plus shipping. This is a Spanish to English dictionary. I would have put this on Amazon, but as you can see, the packaging was yellowed. It was sealed brand new in the package. These things, if you find them, can go for really good money. The $129.95 is probably closer to what I would have got on Amazon if I had been able to sell it there. So keep your eyes out for these. Open, they don't go for nearly as much, but sealed like this, very, very good find. And it's just a Spanish to English electronic deal made by Franklin. This particular one is model DBE 1490. These are just some sort of clear care eye solution. I think you clean your contacts with them is what that is. $1 a box probably into them. These also came from my warehouse store that I go to. Nothing special here, just 3 boxes of eye care stuff. And they sold for $14.95, so $3 into $14.95. Really light, so they were first class to ship. This is a really cool one. This is an Oral-B Professional Care 8850 DLX. It's a little bit older, but you can see it's still sealed in the packaging. It's a toothbrush, a powered toothbrush. Took a best offer of $40 plus shipping on this, so $49.99 I think is what I got for it. I paid $8 at I want to say Goodwill. I paid $8 at a Goodwill for that one. This is a really weird one. These are for resuscitation dolls. These are the readout papers for Resusci Annie, which is the vintage resuscitation dolls. Paper for recording Resusci Annie is what it is. I had 4 or 5 boxes of these. I paid $1 a box. I've only sold one, but $24.95 for one. Actually, I had 4 boxes, but the box is so nice that I took all the paper out of one box and used it because they're really not going to be a huge seller. I've had them probably 6 or 8 months now, but I did sell one box, so that's good enough. So my $4 investment turned into $25. This is a Bowser. It may have been in the last video. This was a retail arbitrage item. I can sell these on Amazon, but the reason I don't is because I can only sell in the collectible condition. I do have a few on Amazon, but I prefer to just sell these on eBay nowadays. I think I was paying $4.99 for these, getting $15.99 minus shipping, so I'm probably doubling my money, making about $5 a piece on them. I don't buy them anymore because I can't sell them on Amazon currently. Once that happens, I will start buying these World and Nintendo things again. But right now, I have a few left, so I sold a couple of these actually. You can see I have 4 sold, zero available, so I sold all 4 of them. If you watch Scott the Bearded Picker, he did a video at CVS showing these. The reason this one went on eBay is because that right there, the box damage. Paid $3.49 for these. Sold them for $12.45 and probably $3 something shipping. So I didn't make a lot of money on these, but I wasn't going to leave them behind just because the box was damaged. I knew I could make a couple dollars on this particular one. They do a lot better on Amazon. Just make sure, as you can see here, there is an expiration date on these things. This one was still good. I don't pick them up if they're expired, but I do sell them if they're not. So we did sell this particular one on eBay, but these are a good Amazon item. You may be restricted at first in this brand, but after time I was able to get unrestricted and it was fine. The next 2 items I've had for quite some time. These are David Winter Cottages. This one I think, no it wasn't. This one was from 1983. I paid $2.50 a piece for these, and I bought them about 1.5 years ago. And I've got a few left, sold quite a few. That was one of them. We got $14.95 plus shipping. And this one was free shipping because it was really tiny, but the same person bought it. So this one was $9.99, but it was really tiny. Some of them were signed on the bottom. These 2 were not. But we got rid of those two. We got a few left. Whatever doesn't sell by the next yard sale is going in the yard sale. So if you guys live anywhere near northeastern Ohio, come and buy them if you like this sort of thing. Okay, this one you can see says 9 sold. I've actually sold more than that. These I was getting for, this one didn't go to Amazon because of the box condition. You can see up there in the corner. And some of them were really close on date, so I just went ahead and sold these on eBay. They were under 4 ounces, so they were like less than $3 a ship. I paid, I get a discount when I buy from certain stores, so I paid about $9.99, about $10 for these, so $13 in, $26.99 out. So that's not too bad. $13 with shipping. So we sold 9 of those. I still have a few of these left that I have to get listed, and I have a couple on Amazon yet. So really good product to find. They sell for quite a bit more on Amazon if you can find them. They're discontinued, really hard to find. Another David Winter Cottage. This one went for $14.95. I was on vacation when this one came up, so for some reason it says that. I might want to go back and check some of my settings, make sure there is no vacation setting, but it does say 4 to 7 business days. I don't know why. But anyway, this one was not signed either. Some of them were. So you can see the original price of these things was huge. This one was $50 new. They're not very big, this particular one. Okay, so this one, you can see it works. It turned on and everything. It came with a car charger and a game. Well, this was a problem from the beginning with me. Foreign buyer, although he was in the States, but he was very foreign in his messages back and forth to me. First of all, I forgot to include the game. He didn't care about that. He was fine with that. But I did not power this up before I sent it out, so I don't know if the battery needed charged or not. So anyway, long story short, I got a return on this item. $8.99 plus $3.75 shipping, so almost $100, $89.99, excuse me, almost $100 return. So it hurt a little bit. It is sitting on the table behind me, and I do got to take it out to the car and test it. I do not have a regular charger for this, so I might just go ahead and buy one to make sure. But right now it's not turning on. I did verify that everything was the same as I sent it, and it was. He didn't. He just said he couldn't power it on. So that is that. So that one came back, and it doesn't bother me that it came back. It happens on occasion. Not all John Deere vintage hats are big money. This particular one actually took a best offer of $12.99 plus shipping. It was a nice hat. John Deere. It did have some condition issues right here, a little bit of dirt. I don't clean these things because collectors want them that way. But this is what you're looking for. K products, made in the USA. That's all good stuff. But this particular version of the hat isn't what collectors are looking for. So it did take a long time to sell, and I didn't get what I really wanted out of it. But it did eventually sell. Like I said, I only have $1 or so into my hats. This was another retail arbitrage item. This was from GameStop, brand new, sealed. I don't like the way that Mattel, I think it's Mattel, or DC, or whoever makes these stupid things, Mattel, seals these, because I do get questions once in a while about the tape, and it looks retaped, but it's not. That is factory sealed. This was like a couple dollars, maybe $5 or under. At GameStop, on that 75% off clearance, we sold it for $26.95, so not a bad deal. A little die-cast guy, I think those are. These are another retail arbitrage. I got about $5 into these, just Band-Aids, but this is a discontinued item. Some of these go for a little bit more, but I sold 3 boxes on eBay for $13.95, and you can see that I sold 2 sets of these, so I'm not going to show the other set, but this was from my RA video that I did, eBay RA. This was, you can see I sold 15 of these at $19.95. Paid $2.50 or less for these. Sometimes I got them for 50 cents, but most of the time it was around $2.50. Great sellers. This is another discontinued brand. If you can find, go ahead and find it. And there's still a few out there. If you can find this stuff, make sure you double check, make sure it's the items that are selling well. But this particular one did okay. couldn't tell the expiration date on this one, so it went on eBay instead of Amazon. This is some sort of weird pet spray. I got this for $1 or 89 cents or something at the Goodwill. It's for first aid, promotes rapid healing, reduces pain and itching. We got $13.99 for this one. Also sold while I was on vacation. So when I came back, I shipped that out. Just EMT spray. And finally, another one that sold while I was on vacation. This is a Paint by Numbers Craft Tint is the brand of Paint by Numbers set. I got 3 Paint by Numbers in this set, and not a one of them sold for less than $50. So this is the final one that I had. I thought this one would sell first, to be honest. But this one went overseas somewhere, and it sold for $70 plus shipping. So not a bad deal. If you can find some of these Paint by Numbers that are completed, they do really well. Why they do well, I don't know, but they do. You can see that it was a really nice job. Whoever did it did a really good job at it. And the colors were bright and vibrant. So look for Paint by Numbers. It sounds silly, but people do buy them. And that's it. That's all 30 of my items. Hope you liked what you saw, and maybe it gave you some encouragement to go out and find some of these things on your own. Who knew that Paint by Numbers would sell? Who knew that facial lotion would sell that well on eBay, you know? So go out, find these items, do what you got to do, make some money, and remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification. Thanks for watching.